Hello, and thank you for joining us for today's broadcast. This broadcast is a product of Shry Media, LLC. Unauthorized use, sale, or redistribution of this media in any form is strictly prohibited without the express written consent of Shry Media. Radio and television mediums are encouraged to reach out. Thank you for tuning in. Enjoy the game.
They have to score here. We're getting underway shortly. Heavy walk-off home run.
Here's a shot to the right side.
This is shaping up to be
Here's a straight left side, too.
Oh!
Welcome to Kingsport, Tennessee, and inside of Tribe Athletic Center, Gabriel Shry, Gary Justice. It's the semifinal, the 2025 Men's AAC Volleyball Championship. It's Reinhardt's Eagles and the Weber Warriors battling it out to see who will go on to the championship and take on the Bobcats of St. Thomas tomorrow. Gary, glad you're here with me. A really exciting one in store between these two. Reinhardt has been so good all season long. This is going to be a tough test for these two programs.
Yeah, both these teams won that quarterfinal matchup yesterday. Get to the semifinals with a trip to the finals on the stake to take on the St. Thomas Bobcats.
They'll trade handshakes, and we're about ready to go. Taking a look at the starting lineups first, Weber International and the Warriors. Good core group of guys. Core, Barnes, Peter, McCarthy, Massey, and Reese. And Jacob, Fongbemi, Quentin, Gutierrez, Kung, and De Leon getting the start for Reinhardt's Eagles. This should be an excellent matchup between these two programs, Gary.
Yeah, definitely. Both these clubs played extremely well yesterday. Weber winning in 4 sets, and then Reinhardt taking the victory as well. Two quality ball clubs, good setters both ways, outstanding hitters, and the coaches are next level as well.
Two really good programs. It all comes down to this for their season. One season ends today. One continues on to the title game of the Appalachian Athletic Conference. The Reinhardt Eagles from Alaska, Georgia, Weber International all the way from Florida to take them on. One final moment before we get started in AAC volleyball action. Glad you're with us.
They have a tall task. Whoever wins this match has a tall task waiting on them in the finals. The St. Thomas Bobcats, winners in 3 straight earlier this afternoon over the Bluefield Rams. I'm sure both these ball clubs will love to have an opportunity in the finals against the Bobcats.
St. Thomas has won 22 overall matches this season. Really unbelievable year. We're ready to go. Set 1 is up on the scorebook. Gabriel Shry, Gary Justice, college volleyball on the Southeast Sports Network starts now. The Warriors will serve first. Weber sends it over. Reinhardt digs this out. Floated backside and hammered off of the blocker. Weber scores first. Reinhardt did a good job of teeing up Quentin Fongbemi. He tries to push that through the block up front, but Carson Barnes is able to send it back to the hardwood. Trent Massey will serve again. This rolls over the top of the twine. We're equalized at 1. Eagles send this back over, and a quick point. Bruno. Leading by just one in our first set, just getting underway in the semifinal. Off the blocker, it's dug out. Hammered up front, and this one finds the hardwood. Sanchez was able to keep it alive, but Reinhardt couldn't capitalize as Weber gets a point back, and now they'll service.
Sanchez to the Defender of the Year in the Appalachian Athletic Conference.
Kevin McCarthy. Alex Sanchez dug it out, and this one is buried up front by the Eagles. Reinhardt fits that through. It's Declan Fongbemi who absolutely lasers that one.
Gutierrez has been in the service area, one of the best attackers in the Appalachian Athletic Conference. All-league member.
Gabriel. Great push up front. Bruno to the backside. Over the blocker, it's going to be returned. Weber. And this one is sent to the floor. Gabriel Gutierrez again. Great dig of the ball, diving to keep that alive, Carson Barnes. Return carefully, Alex Sanchez stands by and watches that one float beyond the floor for another Eagle point.
Makes it 5-2 here early. This first set's always who get the early momentum. There's a little nerves going on.
The St. Thomas Bobcats in the gym standing by and watching to see who their opponent will be as we get the service error and the ball flips back into possession of the Weber Warriors.
Yeah, a lot of people may say, well, how do you scout in volleyball? You look at tendencies from your setter, front row, back row, defensive rotations.
Hayden Keeter. Dugout, Bruno, backside, Reinhardt, a joust up top, and the point to the Warriors on the violation.
Goes within 5-4. Aiden Keeter in the service area.
Sent up by Jacob. Across, off of the block, and it's out. Reinhardt takes the point. 6-4 Eagles lead in the first set, as now Sanchez will deal. Reinhardt University, founded after the Civil War, named for Corporal Reinhardt. Mission of providing education in North Georgia, and they've done an excellent job. Just over the top, Warriors. A banger, and Sanchez deflects this up into row G. Carson Barnes. Dug out by Gabriel Gutierrez. Backside Eagles, great fake off the block. Weber will take the point. Deadlocked, 6 apiece. Carson Barnes will deliver again. Gabriel Gutierrez. Backside, this one is lasered into the floor. The Eagles back out in front. Great send, and Reinhardt has that one pinball off. And the service error within one. Gomez will service, trailing by a point. Gabriel digs it out. Bang! This one sent to the boardwalk. 8-all. Sent into the twine errantly, so Reinhardt just hanging on to that lead over and over. And we have another error, 9-all. Trading errors right now. Sanchez sends it up front. Backside, Gabriel off the blocker, and this one can't be dug out by Carson Barnes. 10-9.
Christian De Leon now serving.
Floated just over the top by Christian De Leon. A blitzing shot. Reinhardt takes the point as it travels beyond the floor. 11-9. Christian. This one sails, so on the error, still within one. 11-10.
Now serving.
Massey's got a kill. One service error. This time he gets it over. Return with authority, and this one kisses off the boards. Deadlocked again. Neck and neck in this first set. We have been back and forth the entire duration. Sent over and dug out. Down in front, this one drops to the boards, and so for the first time, Weber International leads by a point, 12-11. Sent to the end line, deadlocked, a dozen. All this one kept alive, but it's over the scorer's table and off of the floor. Weber holding on to the lead.
Now serving for Weber, Kevin McCarthy.
Sent over, controlled to the backside, dug out. Banged off the blocker, this one is out, and again, 13-all. We have just gone back and forth in this match. No one able to establish dominance. Weber and Reinhardt look like this one is going to be very close. Gabriel Gutierrez sends it over. Out in front, off the blockers, this one sails through, and 14-13. Weber just holding on to the lead. They overtook Reinhardt after nearly a dozen points. They've been able to stay in front by just one since then. Still seeking momentum. Keeter, this one short. 14-14.
Now serving for Reinhardt, Alex Sanchez.
And at 14 apiece, this is going to be a free Weber point on the error. 15-14.
Carson Barnes now serving.
Barnes services. Controlled out front, backside, hammered off the blocker. Barnes keeps it alive. Keeter to the front line, and this one is a battle that sees Weber's Warriors take another. Believe it or not, 2 is their largest lead of not only the match, but the set. Barnes again, 16-14. Down in front, this one pushed through, bangs around, and they can't find a way to pinball it back over the net.
Now serving.
Fortuna. Great feed. This one goes to Weber, 17-15. Ball was inside. Keeter pushes it across. And from the corner, Trent Massey drives that down for a Weber point. WIU is leading 17-15. Our first set flying by between these two. We have been neck and neck all the way through it. Serviced. Can't control that. Reinhardt keeps it within 1. A lot of tension on the floor between these two programs.
Jacob Anionchek now serving.
Serviced over. Backside, and the Warriors laser that one. 18-16. Weber International overtook Reinhardt,
Now serving for
and they have been in front ever since. Deadlocked a couple of times, but they've always pulled back to that 1-point lead, and now still their largest lead of the set is 2. Great floater to Christian De Leon. He tried to drive it to the floor. Keeter to the back door. This one is sent off. Trent Massey makes it a 3-point advantage. And a timeout on the floor taken by the Reinhardt Eagles. We'll take a break as well. 19-16, the advantage is in the pocket of the Weber. Welcome back to Kingsport, Tennessee. Weber International now their largest lead of the match, 20-16. Delivered over the top and dug out by Alex Sanchez. Backside, Gabriel Gutierrez floats it. There's a shot. Wow, great push of the ball by the Warriors. Perfectly delivered by Kevin McCarthy. This one is going to rattle off the twine. Still 4 points between us. The Warriors are looking to claim set one. Christian De Leon and Reinhardt going to look to reverse their fortune. Christian steps up and drives this. Great floater. Barnes controls, backside, Massey through the blocker. De Leon sends it up front, Eagles. This one is hammered and stays alive. Another attempt, and the push goes off the twine. It's short. Massey with a 5-point lead in his back pocket. The largest of the match. Bang! Sanchez, bang! This one finds its way to the boards. 4 points separate us. Glad you're with us in Kingsport. Gabriel Fry, Gary Justice. A barn burner in the first set of our semifinal match. The Reinhardt Eagles, the number 2 seed. The Weber Warriors trying to upset them and find their place in the championship, as this is in row F. Look out. 23-18, 5 points separate us. And the Warriors can hit the gas and take the first set. Floated, Sanchez digs it out. Bruno off the tape, and the violation. So it'll be set point for the Warriors of WIU. Kevin McCarthy, he's got 2 kills. He'll send it over. Service error. Gabriel to deliver. Backside, banger off of the blocker. Gutierrez saves it across, hammered, this to the end line and rolls off the floor. The Eagles pull themselves back in contention late. 4 points separate us, but still looking for set point WIU. They can close it all up on this first set. Gabriel and the Eagles looking to force this one to go down to the wire. Gutierrez delivers a floater. Dug out by Barnes. Well played. And Carson can't bury it. Set back off the front line and out. Reinhardt within 3. And a timeout on the floor in a very high-pressure situation. A crucial first set on the line. 24-21, WIU leads. Back in Kingsport, where it's a 3-point set, our first of this match, the semifinal. Gabriel, a banger of a floater, controlled by WIU, across Barnes, perfectly delivered, and the Warriors of Weber International have taken our first set 25-21, an important set in their back pocket as they're looking to seize this match and upset the Reinhardt University Eagles. We'll find out if they can in just a moment on the Southeast Sports Network.
The Southeast Sports Network is now on Amazon Fire TV. Now you can download the SESN app and watch on any Amazon-enabled device, such as your Fire Stick. The easiest way to download the app is to go to our website, find the Watch SESN tab, and click Fire TV app. Then just select your device from the list. That's it. Free and easy. Enjoy watching the Southeast Sports Network on your Fire TV, Fire Stick, or Fire tablet with just a few clicks.
Want to watch your favorite Southeast teams in action? We've got you covered. Stream live games and highlights on YouTube, Twitch, Amazon Fire TV, Stream TV, and more. For all the details, visit our How to Watch page at sesnsports.com. It's your one-stop guide to catching every play, every time, wherever you are. The Southeast Sports Network, bringing the game to you anytime, anywhere. Catch the most thrilling moments from your favorite local teams, only on the Southeast Sports Network. From jaw-dropping touchdowns to game-winning goals, we bring you all the highlights that make the Southeast the heart of sports. Don't miss out. Tune in anytime, anywhere, and relive the action like never before. The action lives on our YouTube channel, but you can watch highlights many different ways by visiting our website. The Southeast Sports Network, where every play matters.
Back in Kingsport, Tennessee for our second set between the Reinhardt Eagles and Weber International Warriors. Bruno will send us underway. Weber International took the first one 25-24, and this one is gently dunked. Aiden Keeter pushes that one into the hardwood. Kevin McCarthy will deal. Floated over for the Warriors. Alex Sanchez just barely digs it out. Gabriel Gutierrez hammers that one down. 1-1, just getting started with our second set. A lot on the line for these two. A trip to the championship will be claimed by the victor. Gabriel Schrei, Gary Justice alongside me. Southeast Sports Network and our simulcast NSBN. And the AAC Digital Network, big thanks to tuning in. Glad you're along for the ride. (2-1), this one dug out. Floated over, a battle for it, and as it touches the antenna, the point to Weber. Equalizing us at 2, the Warriors will dish. Big thanks to Reinhardt Eagles Sports Information Director and the guru of all things Eagles, David Finney. Backside, a banger finds the boardwalk. 3-2 Eagles. We almost had an iconic week here. It's not too late. There's still baseball, softball. I'd really like to get Rick Bentley and David Finney at the same dinner with Gary Justice and I. Can you imagine, Gary?
Be amazing.
The flood of 77 in full swing with Rick Bentley on the mic. 3-2 Eagles as Sanchez floats that over. Backside Warriors, a banger through the blocker. Out front, Reinhardt paints the back line. 4-2. What a shot for the Eagles. Mentioned this yesterday, Gary, but so grateful for all the opportunities given to the Southeast Sports Network and myself by the Appalachian Athletic Conference and Visit Kingsport. Excellent partners. And the coolest thing is most conferences, you have to pay when it comes tournament time. You have to pay to watch these streams and broadcast to offset the cost. Thanks to our partnership, we're able to provide these free of charge. This one off the floor, it's 4-3, 1 point separates us.
Definitely, they understand the mission. It's about the student athlete of bringing these opportunities where people can still tune into the tournaments from the comfort of their own home, unable to travel to the ball game.
We're really on a mission to grow the brand of this type of conference, these types of schools and leagues. Can't do it without partnership and belief. Reinhardt tries to drive this through, kick still alive for the Warriors, and finally this one pinballs its way to the ground. 5-3 Eagles out in front, as we'll see Fortuna dish again. Fortuna has one service ace. Popped up, floated across. Keeter delivered this. Massey into the twine, and the point to the Warriors for within one. Reinhardt started with a nice lead in our first set. The Warriors come from behind. They keep tying it up. They keep tying it up. Reinhardt keeps that 1 point lead. Finally, the Warriors were able to get themselves some separation. They got ahead by 2, and that lasted through most of the teams. Finally, at the very end of the set, the Weber Warriors took their largest lead of the match so far in that first set, got ahead by as much as 5, and claimed the victory by 4. A rifle shot, and this one results in the violation, so the Eagles ahead by 2, 6-4. Reinhardt has had a really, really nice season. Dropping the first set to Weber can't be a good feeling for a team with so much confidence, so much momentum coming into the tournament. That's exactly what the Warriors needed to do. Come out of the gate and say, hey, we came here from Florida to play. Sunshine State, sunshine swing, and the point to the Reinhardt Eagles, 7-4. Corralled, controlled up front. Good push in traffic. Warriors try again. This one rolls its way down the net, and the Eagles have their largest lead of the match. 8-4 in our second set is the separation.
The Southeast Sports Network is now on Amazon Fire TV. Now you can download the SESN app and watch on any Amazon-enabled device, such as your Fire Stick. The easiest way to download the app is to go to our website, find the Watch SESN tab, and click Fire TV app. Then just select your device from the list. That's it. Free and easy. Enjoy watching the Southeast Sports Network on your Fire TV, Fire Stick, or Fire tablet with just a few clicks. Back in Kingsport, Tennessee. 8-5, Weber Warriors will serve coming out of the break. Trailing by 3 in our second set to the Reinhardt University Eagles. Weber International going to be sent over the top. Weber long strike, Eagles dig it out. Fortuna leaves it off. Great delivery to the edge of the floor. A joust up front, and this one out as the Warriors take the point. Joshua Core. Sanchez pulled that one out. A shot off the blocker and out. Reinhardt ahead by 3. Great fight in traffic, great battle of the ball. Denny Martinez pushes that one through.
Nothing the Warriors can do to slow it down as we get a change. Eagles get us started, 9-6. Great strike of the ball. This one goes wide, so Reinhardt ahead again by their largest margin of the match in set 2, 10-6. This one is out, striking our referee with a nice beard. He's got a fabulous beard.
Big time game.
Fabulous. Cade Cochran picks up his first error. Trent Massey will send it back over. He's got an error as well. 4 kills, a 429 hit percentage. Nice delivery, back line, floated over, Gabriel. This one is rejected. Weber takes the point, 10-8. Massey will deliver again. Declan leaves it. This one struck through, controlled initially. Warriors, almost a husband and wife. Back line. Reinhardt Eagles, Gabriel tips it over the top. Floated backside, struck through. Alex Sanchez keeps it alive. Reinhardt end line. Control WIU. This one pushed over by Christian Barnes, and the violation at the net means it's a Warriors point. Sent over by Massey. Down in front, this one goes. We're within one and now tied 10-all in our second set between the Reinhardt Eagles and Weber International Warriors.
Back.
10-all in our second set. Trent Massey. Reinhardt Eagles, bang! This one delivered to the floor. I'm getting roasted on Twitter right now from a tweet from about 10 years ago. I tweeted when Antonio Gandy Golden got drafted out of Rutgers. It was a big pickup for the Washington, different team at the time, now they're the Commanders. Somebody retweeted it and said, oh, the great Antonio Gandy Golden. Thanks, Washington Commanders blogger. And again, it's going to be deadlocked in this one. 11-all. Floated over the top, Alex Sanchez dug it out. Backside, Reinhardt tried to push that through. Warriors, Barnes off the blocker, gets it to go. Weber in front for the first time in our second set, 12-11. Backside dugout. Kept alive, Reinhardt, Sanchez. They'll just return this. America! Off of the flag. 13-11. Red, white, and error. Off the blocker. Return. Eagles, this one is an absolute laser. Direct line to the floor. Within one. Rolls over the top of the tape. Finesse that one through traffic, and that one is going to put the advantage back to 2. This one pinballs around and is loose off of the floor. Reinhardt Eagles get one back. This is a set that's just staying close. Really similar to how the first set looked. It was very, very close all the way through. Right around here is where the Warriors started to pull ahead after a dozen points apiece. Weber picked it up. Fires a shot to the back line. 15-13. Reinhardt back within 1. Blistered the ball up front. Christian De Leon with force, hitting at 500 today. Fortuna is unable to paint the back line, 16-14. Delivered to the Eagles. Reinhardt sets it up. Backside off the floor. 16-15. Weber in front. Reinhardt will serve. Jacob delivered. Barnes set it up. It went to the backside. Nearly able to bury that. Warriors off the floater, going to try again. Massey off the blocker, this one's out. Weber takes the point, 17-15. They're ahead by 2 again. We've seen a lot of consistency and margin. Joshua pushed it over. Eagles to the backside. Great delivery. Beautiful touch. Denny Martinez picks up his second kill as that one just rolls onto the floor. This is a match that just can't help but stay close. Second set is as close as the first, 17-16. Great delivery, dug out up front. This one left off. Barnes to the end line. Little touch of the ball. Off the blocker, dug out by Christian. Center of the floor. Nearly a joust, and it's just rustled through by Kevin McCarthy. His third kill. Massey delivers. Backside, Reinhardt Eagles. What a play by Trent. Floated over. Sanchez. A touch. Barnes. A banger. No one there. It's left in open space. The Warriors lead by the largest margin of the second set, 19-16 in Kingsport, Tennessee. In Kingsport, Tennessee, 19-16. Weber International, their largest lead of our second set. Massey to Gabriel Gutierrez. Great try. Backside. Wow. Christian Barnes, hello. 4 points separate these two. Weber is threatening to take a second set, and that puts Reinhardt's Eagles in a very difficult position if they surrender this set. Massey, all the pressure is on this Eagles side. O'Laser needed it. It won't be enough. Reinhardt needs another. Great floater. Bruno sent it over. Barnes, what a burial. Christian Barnes is electric. It just doesn't feel like this guy can do anything wrong. Kevin McCarthy, 2 service errors will look to snap that streak. 21-17 Warriors, a 4-point advantage in our second set. Cut it to 3. Great strike of the ball by Declan Fongbemi. 4th kill of the match. Gutierrez has a service ace already in this match, but this time an error. That's what we call the announcer's jinx. 22-18 Weber. Backside through the block, Trent Massey. A banger is sent back, rejected. Alex Sanchez looking for postage up front, this one through. Warriors back in a defensive shell. Airmail, this one nearly floated to the floor. Instead, a response by Massey. Off the blocker and out. What a delivery by Joshua. His 4th kill. From the end line, Sanchez sent it up front. This one from the corner, driven through the blocker. 5 points separate us in the second set. Barnes to the floor. He paints the boards, and it's a 6-point advantage. Now cut down to 4, 23-19. Reinhardt will service. That's an important violation for the Eagles. They need that momentum. They need to get a point right here. Reinhardt, Sanchez delivers. Dugout sent across, backside. This one delivered. Christian Barnes. Barnes over the top, and this one floated. Eagles point. He misfired. Reinhardt. Dug out. Down in front, the Warriors rejected. They'll take the point, and now it is set point in our second. The first already went to Weber International.
Carson Barnes now serving set point.
Barnes. Controlled Bruno across. This one is going to find the edge of the floor. We're within 3. Weber International is seeking set point in our second. Fortuna trailing by 3. Dugout Warriors left off this one for the end line, and they got it. They painted the very edge of the floor to take a 4-point victory again. Back-to-back sets, 25-21 for the Weber Warriors.
Welcome to SESN, your ticket to the front row of the sports world, covering local, regional, and national events. We bring the game to you. Feel the excitement of every play, every score, every victory. Get your seat, get on air, and immerse yourself in the heart-pounding action. The Southeast Sports Network, where sports come to life.
Hi, I'm Smokey Bear, and I made an assistant to help you prevent wildfires.
Dude, I've got this. I've been camping since I was 5 years old.
But I am a camping influencer.
You know what? I'll bet you $5. Okay. Assistant Smokey, what is the best way to put out a campfire?
To put out a campfire, drown with water, stir, drown again. Then make sure the fire is out cold by feeling with the back of your hand.
Wait, really?
I'll take the $5.
Hi, I'm Smokey Bear, and I made an assistant to help you out, because only you can prevent wildfires.
Hey, Assistant Smokey Bear. Call me Papa Bear, because I'm grilling up dinner. Do you get it?
Yes, good job.
So, what should I do with all these coals?
Don't just toss them out. Put them in a metal container because those embers can start a wildfire.
I understand. The stakes are high.
In Kingsport, it's 2 sets in the books for the Weber International Warriors, both of them 25-21. WIU is looking for the sweep of the dominant, commanding Reinhardt Eagles, the number 2 seed in the 2025 AAC Men's Volleyball Tournament. This is Trent Massey on your screen. He's been dishing very well for Weber. He'll look to get things started in his third set. Dugout Eagles sent up front. just in front of the twine. This one through, and Gutierrez buries it. Reinhardt gets the first point. Bruno will now serve. Couldn't get that over, so 2 in a row to the Reinhardt Eagles. Bruno will dish again. Bruno service ace. 15 assists as well. (2-0) Reinhardt as they push this off of the blocker and off. Gabriel Gutierrez makes it 3-0. The hottest start in any of our 3 sets for the Eagles. Reinhardt looking to force a 5th set and come from behind. Off the blocker up front, Weber Warriors. Trent Massey backdoor. Christian Barnes a joust, and this one the way of the Warriors. They'll serve, trailing by 2. What a shot. Sanchez teed it up. Bruno to the backside. Gabriel hammers the ball into the corner. 3 points separate us. 4-1 Eagles. Here comes Gabriel. Doug floated, hammered, still alive. This one through, and it finds the hardwood. A blast from Keeter. Nothing the Eagles can do to control it as Weber will now dish. Sanchez watches that go for an Eagle point. 3 separate us again. This one through, controlled. Backside, fires this off the blocker, and that one goes the way of the Warriors.
Sanchez now serving.
Sanchez from the end of the floor. 6-2 after they reversed the call. Delivered long, and Reinhardt, their largest lead of the match, 7-2. A break taken by the Weber Warriors as they trail to the Eagles by 5.
The Southeast Sports Network is now on Amazon Fire TV. Now you can download the SESN app and watch on any Amazon-enabled device, such as your Fire Stick. The easiest way to download the app is to go to our website, find the Watch SESN tab, and click Fire TV app. Then just select your device from the list. That's it. Free and easy. Enjoy watching the Southeast Sports Network on your Fire TV, Fire Stick, or Fire Tablet with just a few clicks.
7-2. This is the most that the Reinhardt Eagles have led by in this entire match. Our third set, Weber is looking for a sweep. Dug out, Warriors backside. This one lasered off the blocker. Trying again, a little finesse. Bruno to the end line. Weber pushes it forward. Massey kept it alive, and now Bruno, the violation down in front as Reinhardt is ahead by 6. 8-2, their lead grows even larger. Sanchez, great delivery for Reinhardt. Down in front, this one just to the end of the floor for the Warriors. They're back within 5. Carson Barnes. Bruno backside, this one out. Reinhardt takes another, 9-3 in our third set. Great delivery, dug out from the edge of the trouble as there's a scrum, and in the scrimmage, this one becomes a Weber point, 9-4. Helmez. Great fake. Barnes can't keep it going. Reinhardt a 6-point advantage, tied for their large of the match in our third set, 10-4. Eagles are looking to keep this going into a fourth set of action on SCSN. Glad you're with us for our simulcast wherever you're tuned in. Gabriel Schrei along with me, Gary Justice. Dug out on the back. This one floated. Warriors hammered. This one kept alive. Alex Sanchez back up front. Gutierrez fires a missile. This one's out. Reinhardt, 7 points, 11-4. Cater. Jacob will dish. Dug out by Barnes. Keeter tees it up. Up front in the center, Jacob again. Left off, and Gabriel leaves the point off for the Warriors. Tried to force it through. Separate us by 6. Joshua Core gets it started, and it's hammered down at the front line to bring us within 5, 11-6 in our third set. The Warriors of Weber. Dugout left off, bang! Christian De Leon. 12-6. Cade Cochran, one service error. Collected at the back line, left off, out front. This one just paints the corner. We're within 5. Dr. Taryn Christensen from Visit Kingsport inside of the house. Hello, Doctor. Floated over by Massey. Up front, a laser. Couldn't fit it through. Tries again. Backside, Barnes dunks it. A one-handed jam. Trent Massey. We've got the captain over with the official. The up official and the captain together. Couple of changes. They're going to reverse the point, 13-7. (14-7). Reinhardt takes another. Bruno. From the edge of the floor, dunked up front. Sent down to the hardwood by Cater. He pushes it through traffic. WIU 14-8. A 6-point advantage for Reinhardt. They've led by as much as 7 in this third set, which is also their large lead of the match. Dugout up front, Joust. This one finds the boardwalk. We're within 5. Weber suddenly is cooking with gas. They're trying for the sweep. Reinhardt trying to keep their season alive. They're the higher seeded team. It would be our first upset of the tournament. Backside, Gabriel off the blocker. Tried to bury that Vincent. It's returned immediately. Gabriel again, blockered up front. This one down to the boardwalk, 15-9. Reinhardt ahead by 6. Gabriel Gutierrez, 1 service ace, 11 kills from a man. Gabriel over the top, dug out by Massey. Backside, hammered by Barnes. Are we watching Home Improvement with Tim Cook? Because he just hammered that ball. Backdoor, this one through and finds the end line. That's going to be a Weber point. 4 separate us in this third set. Floated over, controlled by Sanchez. Bruno backdoor, this one fired. Sanchez again, Reinhardt's Eagles. Down along the edge of the floor. It's controlled by Weber, pushed through traffic, over the end line, and that is a Weber International point. We're within 3. Zach Boss just came up. We met him at the show, which is the national showcase that brings 30 teams to Kingsport to play college basketball. He's the head coach of the St. Thomas men's basketball team. Gary Justice and I met him, spent some time chatting with him at the tournament. It's amazing how often this guy has showed up in my life since then. He keeps being in like the same state as me, and we're like far away from Florida and Tennessee, and I'm like, Zach, what is going on, man? Are you following me? Love Zach Moss, love the St. Thomas basketball program. Sanchez, the delivery. Rolled over the tape, Weber digs it out. Again alive, Bruno this time. Out front, trouble for Reinhardt. Through the block, it's down. 16-13. Reinhardt leads, holding on to it in this third set, trying to stave off the sweep. Gabriel Schreck, Gary Justice, SESN. It's the AAC semifinal, the winner to the championship to take on St. Thomas. Fired along the edge of the floor, a banger finds the paint. Andrea Forcina, he's got 1 service ace. Forcina. Barnes sent it up front. Massey, great touch of the ball. Bruno left off Gabriel off the blocker, the violation, and this one is a freebie for the Warriors. 3 separate us. Reinhardt needs to step on the gas right here. Galmez is going to serve. Gary, if Reinhardt can't find a way to get some momentum, score a couple real quick, the Warriors, it just feels like they're going to come from behind. Eagles taking their time, just sent over. This one is blistered into the floor. 2 points separate us. It's the closest the Warriors have been since the opening moments of this third set.
You know, Gabe, it's the sport of volleyball is all about momentum. It can be positive and negative. How can you capitalize and minimize.
Do you hear that? Big Mo is on the phone. He's calling Weber. 17-15, Reinhardt leads. This one sails. Big Mo might have misdialed the number and called Reinhardt. 3 points is the advantage for the Eagles.
And the advantage for Weber, up 2 sets to none. They can play a little bit more relaxed.
Jacob. Barnes, bang! How do you collect that off the ground when Barnes is coming through with the force of a dump truck?
AAC is full of elite attackers, and Carson Barnes is definitely in that category.
Joshua Core. Look out. 3-point advantage for the Eagles, 19-16.
You're starting to see Weber starting to attack the corner attacks, trying to break the shell of defense for the Reinhardt Eagles.
Eagles will deal. Backside, this one is going to rattle off of the bench, and it's going to be a point for the Weber Warriors. Our up official signaled point Eagles, then switched and signaled point Weber. It was touched right by the tape. Couple of changes, the Eagles. Obviously, Reinhardt's season is over if they lose. Weber, they've just got to find some way to get through this. Gabriel tried. Backside for Jacob. Gabriel again through the block. Dugout left off. Carson Barnes. Barnes just looks like the NBA logo when he goes up, both feet completely straight, totally outstretched, one-handed, and he just lofts that straight down.
Carson Barnes knows what to do with the volleyball when it's his turn to attack.
Closest we've been since the opening couple of points. Bangs around and rolls off the floor. It skeeters up into the stands in row A, 20-18.
Reinhardt still playing aggressively, offensively. That's how they had this advantage here in the third set. Have to continue the aggressive play.
Floated, dugout, kept alive. Here's a banger. This one can't be collected. Barnes is a one-man army.
We talked about it in the previous match today, Gabe. When an attacker gets hot, you got to keep on feeding that hot attacker. And Carson Barnes, he's in fuego right now.
Kalen Ingram is sitting up in row G. The St. Thomas Bobcat is quietly watching Carson Barnes light it up. Rolled over the tape. Reinhardt Eagles back across, fired through the blocker. Up front, this one teed up. Warriors dishing over the top of the tape. 20 all in our third set between the Eagles and Weber International. A timeout taken by Reinhardt University. We're deadlocked with a match on the line. In our third set, deadlocked between the Warriors and Eagles. Reinhardt has led by as much as 7 in this third set, Gary, and the Warriors will service now. They are 5 points away from the championship. They can taste the blood in the water. Serviced. The Eagles watch as that's a free point into their pocket. They haven't trailed once in this third set. Gabriel Gutierrez One service ace. 296 hit percentage, 11 kills in this match. 21-20 Eagles. Doug floated in front. Bang! What an absolute howitzer. Kevin Reese smashes his 9th kill of the match.
A dapper dandy, only a freshman. He'll be in the AAC for years to come.
21-21. Keeter, dug out. Bruno down inside. Keeter across the floor. Sanchez got it started off the blocker. Gabriel keeps it alive. Bruno up front. Jacob floats it. Weber can't control. 22-21.
Nice response from Reinhardt where Weber had all the momentum. Reinhardt Eagles have withstand the run. Starting to play more aggressively here the latter part of this set.
Alex Sanchez. Weber out front, backside. Carson Barnes off the blocker. Bruno digs it out. Gabriel across backside. Jacob through blockers. And the point to Reinhardt. They lead by 2. A timeout on the floor. Reinhardt Eagles out in front, 23-21. 23-21, Reinhardt in front by a pair in our 3rd set. They're looking to stave off a massive upset. Weber Warriors are looking to sweep them and advance to the championship tomorrow. The St. Thomas Bobcats await there. They're also standing by just to our left in the stands watching this one.
One of the best offenses in the entire country. The Reinhardt Eagles has withstood the run from the Weber Warriors. Now they're starting to inflict their offensive game plan. Alex Sanchez, the defender of the year, talking to the up official. Like the Warriors had a little spillage of water around the bench area.
As a treat, you can have a little water spray, not a big one. Don't abuse it. Alex Sanchez will deliver. 23-21. Floated over, Warriors dig it out. Sent through, kept alive by Gabriel, who sells out. Sanchez just going to return this. Weber International back to the front. Bang! Off the blocker. Reinhardt, Bruno, Sanchez, backside, Jacob. This one rattles through. Eagles have it. Set point, 24-21.
Right now the Eagles offense has the Warriors defense scrambling right now, and they're finding all the open zones.
Weber won the first 2 sets, 25-21. Reinhardt seeking set point. It would make it 25-21 in our 3rd. Sanchez serves. Dug out, misdirected. Reinhardt is still alive. We're headed to a 4th set in Kingsport, Tennessee, in the semifinal of the AAC Men's Volleyball Championship.
Want to watch your favorite Southeast teams in action, we've got you covered. Stream live games and highlights on YouTube, Twitch, Amazon Fire TV, Stream TV, and more. For all the details, visit our How to Watch page at sesnsports.com. It's your one-stop guide to catching every play, every time, wherever you are. The Southeast Sports Network, bringing the game to you anytime, anywhere. Catch the most thrilling moments from your favorite local teams, only on the Southeast Sports Network. From jaw-dropping touchdowns to game-winning goals, we bring you all the highlights that make the Southeast the heart of sports. Don't miss out. Tune in anytime, anywhere, and relive the action like never before. The action lives on our YouTube channel, but you can watch highlights many different ways by visiting our website. The Southeast Sports Network, where every play matters.
The story of the United States has been written for centuries. Penned by millions of authors, written in every language, from every perspective. With every chapter as unique as our people and our land. Our story is one made up of many. Find yours in the USA.
Back in Kingsport, Tennessee. Glad you're with us. Gabriel Schrei, Gary Justice. College volleyball on SESN. 2-1. Weber took the first two. Reinhardt screams back and takes the third set. Now we're into our fourth. Reinhardt trying to avoid the upset and force a fifth.
I really was impressed with Reinhardt because Weber punched back in that third set late. Reinhardt took the blows and countered with another shot of their own, the knockout shot in the third set.
Thanks for tuning in. Southeast Sports Network. Gabriel Schrei, Gary Justice. Really good one so far. We flipped sides again.
Be interesting here. Carson Barnes got hot in that third set as far as the attacker. Look for the Warriors to go to Barnes maybe a little bit more often early in this fourth set. See if they can put more pressure on the Reinhardt Eagles.
Our fourth set starts now. Bruno just got that. Barnes, delivery, bang! That's one way to start a set.
We talked about him. Carson Barnes, an elite level attacker, setting the tone here in the fourth set. A little chirping going on between the two ball clubs here in the fourth set as well.
So the delivery floated over. What a shot. How did he dig that out? Barnes sends it up front. Still alive. Sanchez pushes it back out centered. A rifle shot. Collected. Barnes, banger. This one's perfectly delivered for the point.
Right now they're having, Reinhardt's having a hard time with tip coverage defensively. Over rotation. Leaving a lot of hot zones, scoring opportunities for the Warriors.
This one is going to sail beyond the floor. Reinhardt takes a free one.
Reinhardt punched in that third set. Weber withstood and he punched back. We'll see how Reinhardt Eagles respond here in set 4, trailing 2-1.
Gabriel. Whoops. 2-all.
Fourth set last night, the final match of the quarterfinals was a 5-set contest. The Eagles are hoping to make it the second one in the AAC tournament.
Dug out and kept alive, floated. What a dunk. Slam it home, jam it home. Finesse that one through, young man. Kevin Reese, his 10th kill.
He's known for the power, showing a little finesse on that one for the finish. He and Barnes currently on the rotation on the front row. This is their most potent offensive rotation.
Keeter sent that long, so it equalizes us 3-all. Sanchez. Dugout up front. Reese leaves it. This one touched but not dropped. Keeter tees it up off the blocker, still alive. Aiden to the front line. Barry! Sanchez dove to try and make the play, and it rattles off of him.
Excellent job. A lot of second leaping going on for both teams there. Getting into a fourth set. This contest closing on an hour and a half right now. You got to worry about fatigue.
Carson Barnes. 5-3. Weber International. This is the man. He has been electric in this.
He's the tone setter for the Warriors.
Can he power them to a championship match? Bruno, bang! Barnes, unreal. He does it again. Keeter up front just delivers that. Sanchez controls. A rifle shot by De Leon. Return, Gabriel, Bruno. Here's this one. The dunk. No double touch called. Warriors send it over. Backside, Reinhardt, long shot, too much.
Weber is punching early here in the fourth set. Reinhardt has to have an answer. Now with Barnes being in the back row, who's going to be the attacker for the Warriors this rotation?
Keeter leaves it off. Bang. Seven 3. The advantage with WIU as we get a timeout from the Reinhardt Eagles. In Kingsport, Tennessee, 4 points separate us in our third set. 7-3. Carson Barnes will serve. Barnes delivers. Controlled up front. Bruno finesses this to Jacob, and now the violation. Weber ahead by 4.
You talked about the big Mo earlier in this match, and right now it is resting on the bench, the Weber Warriors currently.
Carson Barnes again. Sent over, Reinhardt. Backside, a blast, the howitzer controlled. Barnes up front, this one fought through the blocker, and Gabriel can't reach it in time. The Warriors leading 9-3 in our 4th set.
This has been an extended run for the Warriors. The Eagles had to have a response here soon.
Barnes. Right now a 6-point advantage. Eagles, this one long, make it 7. Barnes looking to keep it going, leading 10-3. Eagles off the blocker. De Leon can't push it through. Out front, this one fired almost to the floor. Returned, Eagles up front. Centered, backside. The shot just on the edge of the floor. Reinhardt able to paint the corner. 6 points separate us.
So when you're on a team looking to get on a run, look for maybe a power serve starting to come from Reinhardt Eagles, trying to keep the volleyball out of the setter's hands. Continue your offense.
Great shot. Barnes can't bury it. 10-4. Eagles can't get this through. Last touched on the violation, giving the Eagles the point. 10-5.
It's important for the Eagles to continue to stack points whenever they can. When you're able to stack points, it builds confidence. You play with poise. You play differently.
Barnes dug it. Left off, fired off the blocker, and Weber gets the point. 11-5. I agree, Reinhardt needs to keep momentum going. They need to keep getting little micro runs and hang around. Reinhardt very capable of going on a 6, 7, 8-point run, but it doesn't feel like they can come back from a very large margin. If Weber keeps this run going, things could be over for the Eagles.
Yeah, both teams look for them to start running their best offensive plays.
Long ball, Reinhardt gets a freebie, they needed it. We're within 5 again. Delivery from Galmez was long, and now it'll be returned on the serve by Cade Cochran. Doug, alive, backside, off the blocker. Sanchez and Gabriel can't run it down as it trends behind the scorer's table.
I love the ball pursuit by Alex Sanchez and his teammates. That one just a little too far out of his reach. The reason why Sanchez is the defender of the year in the Appalachian Athletic Conference.
Core. Dugout up front. This one battled to the boardwalk. 13-6, 7 points. 2 sets in their pocket, looking to complete the victory in this match. Weber ahead 13-6. A change for the Eagles, as we'll see the service from Joshua Core. 2 errors. Doug De Leon leaves it off the fake. This one blasted off the blocker. Weber takes another point, and you can tell the Warriors are feeling it. Timeout taken on the floor, 14-6. A big advantage for Weber International University. back in Kingsport where it's 14-6. Core just over the tape. Sanchez looking for De Leon. It's a fake. Reinhardt well delivered. Gabriel across. Sent up front by Barnes. Back. Barnes finesses it. Sanchez. The delivery to Gabriel, who howitzers the ball into the back corner. 7 points separate us, 14-7.
We talk when you need to get on a run, you go to your best hitters. Gabriel Gutierrez is one of the best in the Appalachian Athletic Conference. Got the kill for the Eagles.
De Leon. Backside, bang, off the blocker, and the violation down in front will send the point to the Reinhardt Eagles. They've got 8. De Leon floats this, controlled by Barnes in the back corner. Great touch of the ball. Eagles keep it moving. Gabriel, great shot. Barnes digs it out. Nothing you can do about that. Hammered down to the floor, and Weber takes it 15-8.
Nice job. They had the middle block on. They attacked the corners. Off the blocker's hands, out of bounds, and Warriors back on the scoreboard.
Trent Massey to go to work. One error. This time he gets it over. Off the blocker into the floor. Weber takes another point. They've got the Eagles doubled up 16-8 in our fourth set. Reinhardt has to punch the gas right now, Gary.
Yeah, they cannot wait any longer because the team from Weber continue playing on a high level right now in the fourth set.
Massey sent it over. Eagles off the blocker, still alive, dugout controlled, floated over. Nice little dunk play. Weber tries to send that one to the floor. Confusion from the officials momentarily before sending the point to WIU, 17 for them.
You can see the bench celebrating as well, one of the best in the AAC as far as their celebrations. Definitely an all-in mentality for the Warriors.
Fired by Massey over the top. Back in front, Eagles wanted to hammer that down. Reinhardt gets it over, and the violation down in front sends the point to Weber. They're on fire.
Yeah, it's all Weber right now, 18-8. Whatever the Reinhardt Eagles have.
A yellow card has been directed to Reinhardt's number 18, Christian De Leon.
Trying to listen in at the table.
I think he's just been frustrated overall. He just took it out on everyone.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of frustration this time of year.
That's conversation at the table. We couldn't catch the official. 18-8, 10 points separate us. Dugout. Reinhardt Eagles, Gabriel off the blocker. This one sails. They take a point back. Reinhardt needs an incredible run.
Yeah, when you have this is your opportunity. This is your season.
Bruno. Good floater. Barnes up front. Barnes. It's dug out. Eagles. A banger rattles to the floor. WIU sends it back. Rejected. Undeliverable. Kevin McCarthy to go to work. Floated, controlled, Reinhardt Eagles. This one over, Reinhardt gets one back. 9 points separate us in our fourth set. The Eagles are staring down the threat of being eliminated. Gabriel will service. Dugout controlled, bang! This one is collected. Eagles keep it alive. Sanchez, Gabriel off the blocker, sent back by Reese. They'll try again. Off of the blockers, this one finds hardwood, 19-11. Gabriel dug out. Weber Warriors Reese, this one into the antenna. They take the point, they lead by 9. 2011.
Also now this rotation allowed Carson Barnes to play the front row. We talked about how hot he's been in this fourth set.
The floater is controlled and delivered inside to Gabriel, who pushes it through and rolls on the floor, and the Eagles pick up another. They've got a dozen. They trail by 8 in our fourth set. Sanchez. Reinhardt a few points in a row, starting a swing. Some real chirping going on. Warriors off the blocker. That one is a free point for WIU. 21-12.
The Warriors have looked extremely impressive here in this fourth, not only offensively but defensively as well. They've kept Reinhardt confused all the entire set.
A blast, errant. 22-12, a 10-point advantage. Weber made the trip from the Sunshine State to win. The Eagles get one back. Fortuna, a missile, finds the boardwalk. He'll service again. This one will not paint the end line. 23-13, still a 10-point advantage in the hands of Weber. Warriors. Reinhardt returns it. Barnes up front. This one inside. Christian Barnes off the blocker. Reinhardt keeps it alive. Floated over. They'll just return this. Off the blocker. Weber still with it. Sent over the top. Eagles able to bury it. They've got 14. Sent across to the backside. This one goes long. Eagles have 15, trailing by 8 in our fourth set. Weber can close the door. Warriors, bang! Match point is on the table. To service is Joshua Core. Eagles let it go, they'll stay alive. 24-16, what a great season the Reinhardt Eagles have had. It would take a miracle to come back at this point, Gary. Reinhardt has had a magnanimous season, though, #2 seed in the tournament for a reason.
Yeah, get all the way to the semifinals of the Appalachian Athletic Conference tournament as well. They have a lot of young players, a tremendous roster. They'll be back stronger than ever next year.
24-16, match point on the table for the Warriors of Weber International. Sunshine swing off the blocker. Reinhardt stays alive, 24-17.
We remain at 7 match point.
This one to the end line. Match point in the bag. The Warriors win. They've advanced to the 2025 Appalachian Athletic Conference Championship. It'll be a sunshine battle, a showdown between the Bobcats and Warriors tomorrow at 1 Eastern on the Southeast Sports Network. Gary, a thriller coming up.
I've been really impressed with Weber, what they did. They withstood a lot of jabs from the Reinhardt Eagles, and they jabbed back in this fourth set. I really like the response, and tomorrow's final, all Florida-based, Weber and St. Thomas, should be a great one.
I like it. We're looking forward to it. 25-17, the score in 4 sets. This one into the pockets of the Warriors. They are able to overcome the Reinhardt Eagles. Really appreciate you being with us for what was an excellent day of volleyball. Gary, thank you again for being with me. For both the Warriors, the Eagles, all the teams and fans here, I'm Gabriel Schrei saying so long from Kingsport, Tennessee. This has been a production of the Southeast Sports Network and Schrei Media. All games and events airing on our networks are broadcast live and are copyright material. Today's game will be archived inside of the Apple platform where you viewed it and available for replay.
Want to watch your favorite Southeast teams in action? We've got you covered. Stream live games and highlights on YouTube, Twitch, Amazon Fire TV, Stream TV, and more. For all the details, visit our How to Watch page at sesnsports.com. It's your one-stop guide to catching every play, every time, wherever you are. The Southeast Sports Network, bringing the game to you anytime, anywhere.
At the U.S. Center for Safe Sport, we see champions everywhere we look. In every sport, on every court, we're building a foundation to ensure all athletes are safe, supported, and strengthened. At the U.S. Center for Safe Sport, ending abuse is not just our job. It's our promise.
A truck is a tool, but a ram is life. Yeah, it's the wipe the sweat off your brow sort of life. But it's also the let's load up the ATV's life. The my kids play way too many sports life. The let's find a secret spot to fish life. That looks nice. Innovations, comforts, and powertrains built to power all the lives you live. Ram.
Catch the most thrilling moments from your favorite local teams, only on the Southeast Sports Network. From jaw-dropping touchdowns to game-winning goals, we bring you all the highlights that make the Southeast the heart of sports. Don't miss out. Tune in anytime, anywhere, and relive the action like never before. The action lives on our YouTube channel, but you can watch highlights many different ways by visiting our website. The Southeast Sports Network, where every play matters.
The Southeast Sports Network, your free ticket to front row sports action. From heart-pounding football showdowns to thrilling basketball games, experience every moment live, all from the comfort of your home. Your favorite athletes, broadcast in real time and on demand. It's not just streaming, it's your front row ticket to the best of Southeastern sports. And the best part? It's absolutely free. Don't miss a moment of your favorite teams. Join us now at the Southeast Sports Network. The Southeast Sports Network, your front row ticket to live sports.
Hello, and thank you for joining us for today's broadcast. This broadcast is a product of Shrine Media, LLC. Unauthorized use, sale, or redistribution of this media in any form is strictly prohibited without the express written consent of Shrine Media. Radio and television mediums are encouraged to reach out. Thank you for tuning in. Enjoy the game.